get your ass kicked.
No, I'm just gonna break the hands of 3 drunk kids.
There's 4 of us.
One of you's gotta drive to the hospital.
Reacher has been one of Amazon Prime Video's standout series, performing consistently well without the massive budget of shows like Rings of Power or Fallout. Exciting news is here for fans, with updates on the release date for Season 3. Even better, the series has already been renewed for Season 4, even before Season 3 hits the screen. This early renewal shows the show's continued success and commitment to keeping the action-packed series going strong. We all know that Reacher will return in 2025, and based on the release gap between the first 2 seasons, we can estimate when it might drop. Season 1 came out in February 2022, and Season 2 followed in December 2023, about a year and 8 months apart. If that pattern holds, Season 3 could arrive in July 2025, and by that timetable, Season 4 might be expected around March 2026. In addition, there's the upcoming spin-off Neagly, which has been greenlit, though some fans aren't thrilled about it. Time will tell if it ends up surprising the skeptics. Alan Ritchson has shared a bit about Reacher Season 3, teasing that it will feature more of the classic Reacher adventures fans know and love. According to Ritchson, the upcoming season will see Reacher getting caught up in a big new adventure, with a focus on him living out the experience rather than delving into his past or family. It sounds like the season will take a slightly different direction, but it's a change that's been working well so far. Season 3 will tackle Persuader, the 7th book in Lee Child's series. In this storyline, Reacher teams up unofficially with the DEA to take down a suspected drug smuggler named Zachary Beck. Beck is supposedly moving drugs under the cover of a rug business, and Reacher's job is to help retrieve an undercover DEA agent safely. The plan involves a staged kidnapping of Beck's son, Richard, which lets Reacher play the hero and gain the family's trust. Once rescued, Richard starts to trust Reacher, ultimately leading him straight into Beck's world. With undercover action and strategic twists, it's shaping up to be another intense season. Season 3 promises to deliver not only on its intense story, but also with a new level of visual impact. Olivier Richters, a towering 7'2" actor, has been cast to go up against Alan Ritchson's Reacher, who already looks massive at 6 feet 5 inches. With almost a foot of difference between them, the show is setting the stage for an unforgettable showdown that will make Reacher himself look small for once. So, I'm hoping for high-quality choreography, especially after some feedback on Season 2's fight scenes, which many thought could have used more polish. To get it right this time, Season 3 could take a page from a highly rated Netflix action thriller with a 96% score on Rotten Tomatoes. If Reacher learns one key lesson, it could avoid the same mistakes Season 2 made. Season 2 might have gone a bit too heavy on the over-the-top action scenes, pushing the limits of what's believable. Like the first season, it was a hit on Prime Video, but fans pointed out that the action got a little too intense. Sure, Jack Reacher is supposed to be a tough, nearly unstoppable character in Lee Child's books, but Season 2 dialed it up by tweaking scenes from Bad Luck and Trouble to make Alan Ritchson's Reacher seem even tougher than the original. In the book's climax, Reacher simply hides inside the helicopter, waiting to ambush Langston and his crew. But in the show, things get much flashier. He actually leaps onto the helicopter, grabs the landing skid, and climbs inside to fight. Even with a knife wound in his arm, he somehow manages to take down all the bad guys on his own. Season 2 repeatedly makes Reacher look almost untouchable, dialing up his invincibility and, in the process, losing some of the gritty realism that made Season 1 so engaging. Rebel Ridge makes a strong case for why Reacher should keep its action grounded in realism. In its opening scenes, Rebel Ridge and Reacher have a lot in common. Just like Jack Reacher, the main character, Terry Richmond shows up in a small town with almost nothing to his name. Soon enough, though, he's facing off against corrupt local law enforcement after they unfairly confiscate his money. But unlike Reacher's more direct, brawny style, Terry takes a strategic, thought-out approach to deal with the crooked officers, focusing on brains over brute force. While Reacher Season 2 leans into over-the-top action, losing some of its grounded feel with an inflated kill count, Rebel Ridge takes a more realistic path. Terry Richmond, aware of the repercussions, avoids leaving a bloody trail, choosing non-lethal tactics over mindless vengeance. This grounded approach not only reflects Terry's military martial arts background, but also underscores that, powerful as he may be, he's still bound by the law and could face serious consequences if he crosses the line. While Season 2 dials up the action to an extreme, raising Jack Reacher's kill count to implausible levels, Rebel Ridge goes for a more down-to-earth approach, which arguably makes it feel more immersive and relatable. This grounded style helps reinforce the contrast between Terry Richmond's morally driven character and the corrupt law enforcers he faces, creating a clear distinction between hero and antagonist. Rebel Ridge demonstrates that Reacher could also benefit from keeping its action sequences realistic, enhancing both the story's relatability and the protagonist's appeal. Reacher Season 3 is set to bring a more grounded story, which should help address the over-the-top action in Season 2. Adapting Lee Child's Persuader, the new season will take place in a smaller, more intimate setting, lowering the stakes and giving Reacher's pursuit of justice a more personal feel. Fans can expect some serious challenges for Reacher, with formidable foes like Quinn and Polly, especially Polly, who at nearly 7 feet tall will physically test Reacher like never before. This shift could showcase a more vulnerable side of Alan Ritchson's Reacher, dialing back his invincible image and allowing for a story that's both deeper and more realistic. Now, while we wait for Season 3, here's something to keep you entertained: Tom Selleck's Jesse Stone detective series. It's like the old man Reacher and the perfect watch in the meantime. Tom Selleck, best known for Magnum P.I. and Blue Bloods, also shines as Jesse Stone, a former LAPD detective turned small-town police chief. The Jesse Stone TV movie series started with Stone Cold and was based on Robert B. Parker's novels. Though Selleck has expressed interest in more movies, his Blue Blood schedule has kept that from happening. Both Jesse Stone and Jack Reacher are troubled ex-lawmen, using their supernatural skills to seek justice in new roles. From Stone Cold, where Jesse sets up a shootout to avenge a lover's murder, it's clear these characters share similarities. Though Jesse lacks Reacher's imposing physique and penchant for wandering the country, both protagonists are crack shots with active love lives and a fondness for dogs. While Reacher's world is full of punch-outs and chaos, Jesse Stone's is more grounded in reality. However, if the two characters were ever forced to work together, they might find common ground and even become friends. With Reacher Season 3 adapting Persuader for release in 2025, fans are eager for its arrival. The nearly 2-year gap between seasons has left fans counting the days. So give it a watch and let me know in the next video what you think about. And if you have already watched it, comment below and let me know if you find it as good as Reacher. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this and other exciting upcoming movies. See you next time.